All right, the work that was in my show, usually I work with drawing cartoons and, sort of two-dimensional things. In fact, by the time the show rolled around, the last time I'd actually built something, a three-dimensional piece, was back when I was a kid and I would Frankenstein toy pieces together. And so, just kind of on a whim, I built a little robot out of cardboard for fun, and just, my teachers look over my shoulder and they realize, wow, that's really cool. It's got a lot of potential. Use it. So I was like, okay, don't eat me. I'll use it. So I'd never done the photo still life thing that much. I mean, I did it once or twice. And so that was an experiment in of itself. The paintings are a little closer to home for me, very much the let's paint and let's, do cartoons and ink them, that kind of fun stuff. And Charlie, wow, Charlie, what an experiment. My friend.
What is Charlie?
Charlie is a roughly 9-foot tall robot made of cardboard, milk crates, duct tape, all kinds of miscellaneous parts. And my good friend Bo Higgins, he was helping me set up my show, and he's like, Jamie, we got to build a giant robot. We have to build a giant robot. And this is 2 days before the show. So I'm like, okay, I doubt we'll finish it, but why not? So we start building, and the next thing you know, we've got this fully put together 9-foot tall robot with a huge gun arm, and he's brightly colored and duct taped together, and people fell in love with the idea. One thing leads to another, and someone actually buys Charlie, which blows our minds. And one thing leads to another, wham bam, now Charlie is wrapped in camo, he's got facial hair, and he's a soldier now, and he lives in the library. My influences in art, Bill Watterson, the guy who created Calvin and Hobbes. I love the juxtaposition between real and make-believe. I like Roy Lichtenstein. He showed me that comic books and sort of crazy mass-produced stuff can work as art. Da Vinci, the man was a mad scientist. I really dig it. Michael Allred, he's a cross between pop art and superhero. Madman, look him up, kids. Mike Mignola, the guy who created Hellboy, it's like Francisco Goya met superheroes. Nice way to go. I have to give props to Tex Avery because, hey, Tex Avery is classic comedy, and he's just kind of shows that you don't have to go realistic. You can just bounce off the walls. Ray Harryhausen with all his stop motion magic. List goes on. Well, back when I was younger, the sketchbooks I got, they were, kind of the all-white paper, and I thought, oh, only a finished product should be in the sketchbook, etc. And then now I'm to the point where I realized, to me, a sketchbook, it's just that. It's sketches, it's ideas, it's all your crackpot, half-put-together ideas getting to run around in a place where they belong. So, as far as I'm concerned, notebook paper. I'm all for cheap notebook paper. It lowers the pressure of having to look professional, and if you mess up, you mess up. There's another page, there's another side of the page. Or you can just scratch out entirely and start over. Don't worry about it.